Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So we have come down, we talked about that in the previous video, that we will most likely after the breakout of this triangle here see a further decline in this C wave and would ideally go in this C wave below the low of the A wave so that we have a nice so-called flat pattern A, B, C in this wave 2. This wave 2 has retraced quite a bit, but it has so far at least reversed exactly where it needed to. Actually, it was really the last resort because it did break below the 78.6% FIB level that was at $1,200. It came down to the 88.7 FIB level at 1186. So it really shouldn't have dropped any lower than that. It was the absolute, it was absolutely necessary to turn around. They are already posted on Telegram where we were down here. It really needs to turn around now, or we will probably make a lower low than 1174 and will then risk coming down lower, all the way down to 1130 pretty much. So coming down any lower is not necessarily a problem. It would simply mean a deeper retracement. This yellow 1-2 setup would be invalidated, but if that happens, and I mentioned that in the previous video, if we really come down below this swing low here from the 14th of November, which means below 1172, 1173, then my view would be that this wave 2 was never finished, so that we have a larger A, B, C correction. So that's entirely possible as well. But at the moment, it looks like as if the price wants to reverse to the upside. This is of course not guaranteed, but at the moment it makes the impression, and we talk about why in a second. It's a similar picture on the Bitcoin chart. But really the bottom line here is, as long as we're holding the yellow support area, we can focus on higher in a yellow wave 3 of the red wave 3. And the target for the yellow wave 3 is sort of 14 to 15, maybe 1600 US dollars. But to really get confirmation that we are in the wave 3, we need to break above the high of the wave 1, which is at around 1291. So I have highlighted here the resistance area on the chart, and as long as we are below that, we're sort of constrained in a range. But yeah, why is it possible that we've got now this possible 1-2-1-2 setup? This, by the way, would imply that Ethereum has already seen the low. First of all, that a bear market low is already in, and then that here a more significant low has been made at on the 9th of November at around 1075. So why is it now, let's say, possible that it is reversing Ethereum? The reason is that from the low here, where we hit the 88.7% FIB level, we moved up in 5 waves. So on a lower time frame, you can count this as a 5-wave move, and we have come down in a 3-wave move. That could still come down a bit lower, as long as we are staying above 1192, 1195, something like that. So this wave 2 could still come down a bit lower, not a problem. And evidence that we are pushing higher in the third wave 3, basically that would be wave 3 of wave 3. Evidence for that would be a move above 1217. That would be really, really helpful and really good. But yeah, that's sort of what I'm focused on at the moment. Generally, you must know that we are in the range here. So theoretically, I could also count this entire move as a larger triangle. This is also possible, and we might have to go that way if we really see here a lower low. But at the moment, it is this support level. As long as this support range is holding, which again goes down all the way to 1130, we can focus on higher. And that is because the larger structure of the chart is basically, let's say, rather bullish. So this is still a structure that would allow us to count the entire thing here as a wave 1 up and a wave 2 down. This is, of course, with this drop here due to FTX, it has also received, well, it has been challenged, this view, absolutely, but so far it's not been invalidated. And as long as we are broadly, 1130 is the, let's say, the most imminent support, the larger relevant, very close to support, but very important is down here the $1,000 level. If that level breaks, then we're probably going to see the 650 level. Okay, and that's my update about Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.